So welcome everybody, and thank you for joining the Oneness Communion. I'm Ananda Shakti, and I am an interdimensional intuitive healing artist, and I have for over 25 years been receiving guidance from more subtle realms, from the angelic realm frequency, to assist humanity and as a collective and individuals to release themselves from conditioned fear patterns and to open really up into the vibrancy and the love that they are. I'm just going to see about turning this blurring thing off. Give me 1 second here, because it's not nice. Okay, that's better. and it's just a beautiful honor to be able to share that kind of unconditional love. And through that, I also offer yoga that's based on that awakening of New Earth, and music that's based on awakening New Earth, this frequency of stepping out of the conditioning of limitation and of separation and into oneness. And really, this is why this Oneness Communion is so important, because it's stepping us into the New Earth frequency. So we've just been through this great eclipse, and everybody has felt it in numerous ways. And one of the things that happens when we have such a magnificent phenomena is that it elevates the frequency on the earth realm. And especially with this one going through North America in the way that it did, it's directly affecting areas that hold a lot of influence in many of the different international systems. So what happened with this eclipse, and I've been speaking to a lot of people that have been feeling this, and certainly it's the guidance that I have received, is that it created a tremendous shift, so that now the foundation that we are sitting on as a collective, consciously and unconsciously, is no longer believing the fear-based conditioning that has been the earth reality for, the numbers are questioned, everybody has debates the numbers, but let's say thousands of years for sure, and probably tens of thousands of years. So this frequency of separation from divinity that creates all of the heartbreak and trauma that we have, and then all the manifestations of the corruption of systems, of conflict, of wars, everything comes from that one seed. And so this seed was toasted, like this is the Vedic idea, you'd have to toast the seed so it can't grow any longer. The seed was toasted during this eclipse. And so even though our consciousness is still working the program, because we have this idea of the one and the many, so we have collective openings, and then each individual steps into that, or as I was saying in the promo, like dances with this mystery in their own individual way to find alignment with it. It's actually toasted, it's actually complete. And this is why, there were so many predictions about this eclipse. And across the board, if we don't go into different details, the prediction was this eclipse is hugely part of massive change taking place. And there were many, fear-based interpretations of that, and just many factual interpretations of it. But really what they meant, without, I think in many cases without even realizing what they meant, was that it was toasting the seed. And so it is now the beginning and it's the ending. So we've ended something and we really are beginning in a new phase of this higher frequency. And of course, just like any higher frequency, we take a herb that's a higher frequency, we take any kind of medicine, it creates some kind of shifting, some kind of purification. And so yes, we are going to move through different purifications and different shiftings now that this has happened. But you're going to find that it is much, much, much easier. And in fact, it can be actually really graceful and quite easy to hold your bottom line foundation now out of the old conditioning of fear base. It doesn't mean that you'll never experience any of the transformations of the karmas. But what it means is that you're not going to slip into doubt about what is real and what's not real in the way that you did before. You're not going to believe in that pain body in the way that you believed in it before. It still may need attention. It still may need love and therapy or whatever it may need. But you're going to know very clearly that what you are dealing with right now is what you are not. It is not what you are any longer. That it's just this aspect of self that you're moving out of, and you're just exercising your will forces and your consciousness and your awakening to understand, like to not identify with that anymore, that you don't need it for anything any longer, that it's no longer needed for any kind of self-preservation or protection. It's finished. And this is the great, agreement that the collective is consciously and unconsciously stepping into through this eclipse time. Can I ask everybody to mute their, it sounds like somebody just is rattling a little bit. If you haven't muted, please mute. So what I invite you to do is we're going to ride this eclipse energy. We're going to bring it forward. It's happened. We've stepped through it. People experience across the board, the people who I spoke to that were directly related to it, felt this incredible silence and this stillness and this mystical experience. We could feel that even here in India, where, it wasn't over our heads at all, and it wasn't, in any way being recognized, by the Indian culture, because if it's not right over their head, they don't recognize it, but you could feel it in the frequency. So people felt this incredible stillness. And in that incredible stillness is this incredible mystic kind of potion. It's this alchemy that we step through. And this evening, what we're going to do together is create a situation where it just becomes easier to step through. So the invitation is perhaps you made an intention for some kind of positive change during the eclipse. If you did do that, then you can use that intention in the exercise that we're going to do. If you have had your soul's gift session with me and you know your soul's gift, you can use your soul's gift. And if none of those, if you haven't had any of those situations, then you can just in this moment in time, just take a moment and decide, see, what is the most beautiful and most radiant and most vibrant experience of yourself possible? Don't kind of think about it like, but that's not, I could never be like that. Shoot for the stars. Just shoot for the absolute stars. Just like, what is the most radiant, vibrant, most wonderful possible you that you could perceive or want? And set that just in a quick little phrase for yourself, something that's simple that you can repeat, because we're going to work with these words as we move through this exercise. And so that you're going to really, really activate this energy forward on a personal level, but we're going to take that great eclipse frequency with us, because that's what it wants us to do. That's the dance that it wants to have with us. So it's ready. It's like we don't need to convince it. It wants to be with us, and it wants to support us into our most radiant self. So just close your eyes for a moment and either remember what it is that your intention is, or your soul's gift, or create one in this moment. And then take a few golden breaths along your spine. So we're going to activate the whole spiritual anatomy system. We're going to start to align it with the vibration of this intention, so that the prana, physical and metaphysical prana, starts to move in direction of this new vibration that you want to set in place. And then bring your hands into the sacred heart gesture, the palms facing the chest. And feel a beautiful golden ball of light emanating from your heart space. And it's expanding out, but the more it expands, the deeper it goes within you. So it's not like it expands and it starts to diffuse, you start to feel less. The more it diffuses, the stronger the frequency of the gold becomes as an internal experience. So feel it expanding. And feeling it touch the earth, the waters, the air, the fires, all of the creatures, all of the people. And as it touches all of these beautiful phenomena we have here on Earth, it is activating this metagalactic sun source frequency in their own heart center. And the metagalactic sun source frequency is a source frequency that can create anything that it wants to, aligned with the cosmic love. And so now that this is activated, open your eyes for the moment and take your index finger to the base of your thumb and take the middle and the ring fingers to the tip of your thumb and then extend your baby fingers out. This is a heart mudra, and rest your hands, your palms turned up just on your lap. And please sit back and really relax as much as you can. You can even lie down if that's comfortable for you or easy for you. You're going to sit back as much as you can or even lie down. You want your body to really relax. We're going to go through the body like a yoga nidra kind of experience, going through different body parts so that we integrate the complete physical, because we are becoming the heaven and earth being. This physical reality is going to become extremely consciously, absolutely consciously divine as we move fully into New Earth. I'll name different body parts and just simply take your awareness there. We'll just move through the whole body, starting on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of hand, back of hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of foot, top of foot, right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Moving to the left side, left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of hand, back of hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of foot, top of foot, right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now go to the back side of the body, back of your head, back of the neck, base of the skull, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right side of the back, left side of the back, right buttock, left buttock, your whole spine. Now go to the top of your head and we're going to move along the front side of the body. Top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, right nostril, left nostril, the whole nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, navel center. Now the whole back side of your body. Now the whole front side of your body. Now your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. Now lift your chin just a little bit upward and have a vision of your whole body. Try to see it as clearly as you can with whatever your clothing are, whatever position you're in. And as you see it, internally repeat, whole body. Now become aware of the breath in your nostrils. Feel the breath moving evenly through both nostrils and uniting at your eyebrow center. Stay aware of your breathing. Now imagine that your breath is golden, sparkling prana, life force energy, cosmic frequency. Each breath is uniting at your eyebrow center, at your mystic wisdom eye. The cosmic light is coming from opposites and creating unity. Remembering its unity. You'll probably feel it evening out the pranas. Maybe one side is more tension, maybe one side is less active. This technique is called prana shuddhi, the purification of the pranic channel. So it will spontaneously and very easily harmonize the personality self with the divine self, and the divine self with the personality self. So there is no more conflict or separation. And from this magnificent place of unity, consciousness, between the personality and the divine and the personality, all choices become medicine, not just for yourself, but for the collective, and inspirations of love and joy and beauty. All choices set the heart ablaze with the passion of the fire of the soul, of the cosmic light, of the eternal. Now begin to shift your focus. The breath will continue on its own spontaneously. Shifting your focus to the space in front of the forehead, this incredible mind space that opens us into all dimensions. And see in front of you, mystic, warm, loving, divine, black, dark energy. Just absolute darkness, absolute black, absolute mystic beauty. Like an invitation to the doorway of your infinite being. Washing away all of the false ideas you have about yourself through its blackness, allowing you the opportunity, the choice, the invitation to become something fresh and new, and to become who and what you truly are. And see the intention that you created at the beginning of this practice in beautiful white words lit up. And see it in front of you, like it's floating in front of you, it's guiding you forward, and you're going to start to move forward with it, but it's ahead of you. It's moving forward. These words are floating into this mystic black space. They're not diffusing at all. They're staying strong. You can see what this intention is. It's leading you through this incredible mystic experience. Going further and further, and you're starting to see light ahead of it. These words are traveling into this incredible light. Now see them merging directly into this cosmic light that is more effulgent than 10 million suns. And as they merge, it creates like an incredible cosmic rain of energy that showers back on you. All of the words and the cosmic light showering you, showering you, showering you, completely enveloping you in its vibration. And as it showers, you breathe through the lips, just letting yourself open to the intensity of your awakening, of your transformation, of the frequency being lifted, the beauty of it. Let your breath dance with this beauty. And then shifting your hands into the sacred heart gesture, the palms open in front of the heart center. And now feeling this sparkling white, incredible light, more effulgent than 10 million suns. With all of your positive forward intentions of who you really are, vibrating forward from your heart. And see it touching the hearts of all of the humanity and all of the creatures and all of the land, all of the elements, all of the nature. And initiating, assisting, and supporting in their own heart spaces the vibrating of the most radiant experience of themselves. See this vibration taking place in all, inside and outside. And now we're going to speak together the cosmic words of creation. I am. Take a deep breath in. I am. And as this I am self starts to move into your heart space, it includes now the word love. I am love. And the energies that have been bathing all around you are starting to find a beautiful place in your heart that will continue to inspire you forward. And you are invited each morning and each nighttime before you go to sleep and when you first wake up in the morning to lift your hands into this gesture, remembering your vibrating intention of who you truly are. Breathing into it and letting your breath be your dance partner. Let it do whatever it wants to do. The breath is one of the most beautiful and easy ways to move the old into the new. So let your breath be spontaneous as you continue to activate your new earth presence. And no matter how many times you forget, don't be discouraged. Just remember and move forward with that remembering. This is all that love ever asks of us. Never ever does it ask for penance or punishment. It just says, no problem. Now let's remember and let's continue our romance. And when you feel ready, if you're lying down, you can gently bring yourself upright. If you're seated, just sweeping the hands over the head. And when you're ready, rubbing your palms together. When they're warm, place them over your eyes. And in the center of each palm of your hand, you have that metagalactic source sun, more effulgent than 10 million physical suns. Clearing perception, creating perception, opening and helping you remember your true perception. And then open your eyes and take a moment to look around. And just very, very gently in the heart, acknowledging the shift in vibration. And once again, feeling that impulse to share it with the collective. Thank you so much for joining me. So much love to you.